Is your money working for you as hard as you're working for it? Hi, I'm Joey Gazda, a financial advisor with Mutual of Omaha, who serves clients around the Omaha area. Do you feel like you're living paycheck to paycheck? If you are tired of so much uncertainty, there is a simple step you can take today to start to change your circumstances. And no, it doesn't involve working double shifts or winning the lottery. Did you know 3 out of every 5 American families are currently living paycheck to paycheck, regardless of their income? And roughly that same number say they don't have enough savings to cover an unexpected $1,000 home repair or medical bill. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say to me, I'd love to start saving more money, but I just don't have anything left at the end of the week. But there is a way you can have money to spare when the next payday rolls around. It starts by paying yourself first, automatically setting aside money that works for you, earning interest, and protecting your future. But to pay yourself first, you need a budget that shows exactly how much income you have coming in, as well as a thorough breakdown of where your dollars are going each month. By determining exactly where each dollar is being spent, you may discover areas where you're spending more than you need to. For example, you may be paying more for your subscription TV services than you would pay for standard cable. You might also find you can save money by bundling your auto and home insurance, or you can pay off credit card debt with a lower interest home equity loan. Budgeting isn't complicated, but it does take some planning to get started and some discipline to keep going. It's simply determining how much money you have coming in from all your sources of income and then determining where each dollar is going out. There are easy-to-use apps that track your spending, categorize your expenses, and show you ways to pay down debt. Once we've worked together to establish a budget tailored to your needs, we determine if your spending is in line with your values and goals, and where you need to make adjustments to bring your spending back in line, so you'll have enough money to pay yourself first. A great rule of thumb to follow when setting a budget is the 50-20-30 rule. Under this rule, 50% of your income should be dedicated to needs such as food, shelter, clothing, utilities, and transportation. The next 20% of your income should be dedicated to savings and protection. This is money you put aside for retirement or your kids' college education, and the insurance needed to protect your income, health, and assets. Then the last 30% of your income would be for wants. These are things you don't really need, but they make life more enjoyable. They might include things like dining out, gym membership, streaming services, designer clothing, and hobbies. When we work on a budget together, we'll figure out if one of these areas are out of balance and what adjustments you can make to accommodate for it. Let me give you an example. Bill and Kathy have a comfortable income of about $150,000 per year, but up until a few years ago were living paycheck to paycheck. They had very little savings to fall back on in an emergency. While they were pretty good about keeping their budget for their needs to 50% of their income, their wants were totaling up to 47%. This left them very little to put into savings. By visiting with a financial advisor who carefully reviewed where they were spending their money, they were able to eliminate a few things they decided they could easily live without. They even found a few ways to save money by making some easy changes that lowered how much they spend on groceries, gas for their cars, and utilities. Then they started directly depositing the money they had been using for those expenses into an emergency savings account and a retirement account. Those small, painless contributions have the potential to grow in value quicker than you might expect. When you start living by a budget like the couple in our example, you'll find it can actually be fun to discover new, money-saving opportunities while watching your savings grow. I've helped many people who thought they didn't have money to spare find where they could free up dollars to save for an emergency, grow a nest egg they can rely on when they retire, or help pay for a child's college education. So, if you're tired of the uncertainty and worry that comes with living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're looking for new opportunities to put your money to work for you, schedule an appointment with me. We'll work together, make any necessary adjustments, and bring your budget in line so you can worry less and enjoy the things most important to you. It's never too late to plan your financial future.